So you're interested in the Zelda franchise and you don't know which game you should try to jump into first. Well, don't worry, I got you. I think I might have that one for you. Hey there, I go by BomberTank. Call me Bomber or call me Tank. And my channel here is about video games, technology, and photography. If any of those things sounds interesting to you, then guess what? You're in the right place. The Legend of Zelda has been a long-running franchise for many decades. It can be overwhelming on what video games to play or try out or anything of that. But I think this game might work for you before you want to deep dive into the lore and the backstory, just to kind of get your feet wet into the franchise. Today, I'm going to tell you some reasons why The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, the remake, the 2019 version, should be the first game you should play in the Zelda franchise. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, our hero Link travels by ship and a storm destroys his boat at sea, and he washes ashore on Koholint Island. After Link recovers his sword, a mysterious owl tells him that he must wake the windfish, Koholint's guardian, in order to return home. The windfish lies dreaming in a giant egg on top of Mount Tamaranch and can only be awakened by the 8 instruments of the sirens. Okay, now that we got the backstory out the way, let's get into the reasons for why I think this should be the first game you should play in the Zelda series. Reason 1, it's really beginner friendly, honestly. It's a remake from the 1993 version from the Game Boy era, so a complete redesign. You get to experience the top-down perspective and gameplay like the older classic Zelda games, but with today's standards and quality. Basically, you're playing a modernized version of the game. The graphics are good, the art style is good, the music sounds great while playing, and the controls are really simple to use compared to a lot of other open world functionality in other games. Reason 2, the game literally will just walk itself for you, meaning that it'll just tell you where to go and help you out that way. The highlighted area of the map will show you the next area to head towards in the game. If you ever get lost, you can visit Old Man Orira in the telephone huts scattered across the map. He will drop hints about what you can do during your adventure, but it does have a memory replay section for you to listen to previous messages that you come across during your journey. Do me a favor, before we get into the next reason, go ahead and hit the like on this video. Just want to let you know it really does help in the long run, so thank you for that in advance. Reason number 3, it kind of has its own storyline from the main canon. Hear me out, hear me out. So after looking it up, in the overarching storyline in the Zelda franchise, Link's Awakening is actually the midway point in the story. It takes place after A Link to the Past, but before Oracle of Seasons and Ages. However, in my opinion, this game is an isolated story within the main story. Think of it like a training arc, so you don't have to really worry about missing any type of lore from the main storyline in the franchise. It's its own very unique story from my perspective that I was able to get from the franchise. And the last reason, my personal opinion, is just good pure fun. Like honestly, like you're gonna have an amazing time playing this game. I had a ball playing this game on stream with my community and I loved it. This game actually got me hooked now onto the Zelda franchise. So I think it will do the same for you. It's just pure fun. From the different weapons you can play with, to the dungeons, to the boss fight, I can safely say that you will have a good time playing this game. Can things be a little challenging at times? Yeah, sure. But when you figure out the enemy's weakness and solve the puzzles that you've been trying to solve, that feeling of accomplishment is second to none. So yeah, these were just some of my reasons why I think you'll enjoy the game. These are kind of some of the main points I pointed out for me personally. I hope this makes you decide to pick up this game and try this game out. I think you're gonna enjoy it. I think you're gonna have fun with it. Let me know what you think if you're gonna pick this game up in the comments. Let me know. I'm real curious to know if this is going to be the one you're going to jump into, or if it's going to be another game you're going to jump into. So yeah, do that for me. I appreciate you. And then while you're at it, thanks for watching the video. I hope this helped, and subscribe and stay tuned for more.